Yo, it's your boy Logos, and today I want to react to the Keke Palmer situation that's going on. If you don't know about it, I'll just do a quick synopsis. She went to this Usher experience slash concert, and as we're gonna see, Usher like serenaded her dance and got a little close with her and stuff like that. And apparently, Keke Palmer's boyfriend slash baby daddy had an issue with that. And I just want to talk about it because this whole situation isn't surprising to me. This guy didn't marry Keke Palmer first before getting her pregnant. And Keke Palmer is a very attractive young woman living in a generation where people would prefer being free and happy and living your best life and having good energy and good vibes and all this other teenage bullshit compared to making smart decisions, having responsibilities, and living up to some type of standard. I don't care how you feel about me saying this stuff, but her dressing like this seems a little bit crazy to me. I wouldn't even say a little bit, but it's a bit crazy to me. She is a mother. She is publicly his. Like, she tried to keep it on the low, but everybody knows that she's in a relationship. She posted a few pictures of it, even though she tried to keep it mostly private. So it's not like it's a secret or anybody thinks she's single. And she knows exactly what she's doing. But another reason why I want to talk about this is because some of the same arguments I'm hearing from people defending Keke Palmer will be the same arguments I hear going against a man in the same situation, calling the man insecure or he has narcissistic behaviors or stuff like that. They talking about Keke Palmer's boyfriend slash baby daddy because he is uncomfortable with her dressing like this and getting all up on Usher like that, which I completely understand. Like, that's your girl. It's not your wife, unfortunately, but that's your girl. That's the mother of your children, and how she acts in public reflects back on you. So this whole idea that you can dress half naked and rub up on somebody while he kiss up, well, not kiss on you, but sing on you. And the song he's singing is called "There Goes My Baby" by Usher, and it's a very good song. I like the song, but it's a very sexual, moodish type song. It's not the type of song I would sing to like a female friend or a colleague or anything like that. That's something I would sing to like my wife, my girlfriend, or somebody I'm trying to have sex with. So once again, I understand why her boyfriend is feeling uncomfortable about this stuff. But of course, you have those dumbass bitches on Twitter calling them insecure for that. Meanwhile, at the same time, they love to talk about women empowerment and being emotionally intelligent and all this other bullshit. It's crazy. A lot of these same women that go to therapy and receive all this help and stuff like that for their own issues, they love to try to project those same labels or lessons or whatever teachings they got from their therapist onto the men or other people they're around. As if the men give a fuck about what they gotta say or give a damn about their pseudo therapist teachings or whatever. It's crazy. You're not a therapist, but you love to throw out this stuff that you receive for your own help of other people. And though you really don't know the science, you don't know the techniques, but since you know the word narcissism or insecure, you feel so easily readable to throw down anybody that disagree with you. Honestly, I'm not gonna say I feel bad for the dude because I'm pretty sure the dude is doing pretty well off for himself. But at the same time, seeing the mother of your child do some stupid, embarrassing shit and then have her dumbass broad friends defending her on Twitter, I know that stuff, like, it doesn't feel good, of course, but like, over here has the mindset of, like, who are these women, quote unquote, that has an issue with me having an issue with the mother of my children acting this way? They're probably the same women that have an issue with it, or probably baby mamas themselves. Who knows how many baby dads they have? It's really not that surprising to me. This whole situation for him could have been avoided if he just not got Keke Palmer pregnant. I understand she looks good, she's young, she's successful, but I'm telling you, if her attitude isn't right, she's gonna do stupid bullshit like this, and then you somehow gonna be the bad guy for having the issue with it. But at the same time, these women will play the victim if it's a guy doing the same thing or any other situation. Mm, I really hope he has the right state of mind to ignore these dumbasses on Twitter and just keep going and believing the stuff that he believes in until he has a conversation with Keke and they come to some type of decision or some type of agreement. Because from my understanding, at least the way she talked about him before, she actually does care about him as her best friend. For what I did, a little bit of research I did on their relationship, because to be honest with you, I don't give a shit about their relationship. Only reason I'm talking about is because these people on Twitter are insane hypocrites and they're full of shit. But honestly, at the start of this whole channel, we were talking about red pill and stuff like that. So fuck it, it's still relevant. But at the end of the day, I don't support Keke Palmer on this. I don't give a damn how good you look. I don't give a damn how young you are, how free or happy, all these other temporary feelings that you want to have, how important they are to you. That's another thing about these women, especially like her fans, the type of women who believe that what she did was just perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Some of these same women wonder why they can't get long-term relationships, why they can't get taken seriously, why they're always getting hurt. Well, if you have the mindset of I can do whatever I want, say whatever I want, and I'm a bad bitch and nobody can stop me, well, the best you can get is dogged out. I'm not finna put my sanity, my stress, and my future coupled with you when you can't even do the bare minimum other than dope. Like you want to be so worried about your freedom and being free as if you was a slave 5 years ago. Bitch, you're not a slave. You're more free as a woman now than you could ever been before in human history. But at the same time, they always like to act like victims and this, that, and the other because they can't engage in whole ass behavior. Jeez, man. Where's your fathers? If you do have fathers, I feel sorry for them. Truly, I feel sorry for them because you got people acting like hoes and engaging in whole ass behavior, violent relationships, and these dumb bitches sucking it up. Yes, Keke, go girl, use your best life, do your best life, shake your ass, show off your ass, fuck that kid, who gives a fuck about that kid? That kid's only 2 years old, 1 year old, few months old. He ain't gonna remember everything. The internet don't exist, videotape don't happen. He ain't gonna see that shit. It's the same bullshit that we have to hear from these women on OnlyFans. My son ain't gonna have to worry about getting bullied because I decided to suck dick on camera for 15 years straight, and that's how he got where he was. Your son is gonna be bullied for the rest of his life, or at least bullied for the rest of the time in school about it. So either you put that kid in martial arts, or I really don't know what to tell you. Like if you show up to a PTA meeting, a school meeting, a freaking teacher conference, and no any kid recognize you from sucking dick on OnlyFans or whatever, your kid is gonna get bullied. There's nothing you can do to really avoid that unless you have him in private school, or not in private school, homeschool. But even then, like, do you really want him to be socially isolated because you don't want to work and get a job? You rather suck dick and get money for that? It's crazy. It's just the whole mindset of wanting it all. That's what the Keke Palmer thing with these women is about, and also with the OnlyFans thing. They want it all. They want the money, but also act like there's no consequences for getting money that way. She wants to be, and her fans want her to be in a relationship and be happy. But also, they want her to engage in whole behavior, and live her best life, and like she's single. It is adorable. But let's watch this video because it's a long ass 8-minute intro. But her whole ass cheeks is out. And the only I'm saying because she isn't in a relationship. But it's a good song. Whoa, come on, cheese. Well, your cheese just out. Just cheese just out there, yo. Damn. Bro, come on. Like, are you really mad at him? Or like, bro, like her, like it's literally in the crack of her ass. Quite literally in the crack of her. Look at this bitch right now. So we fucking screaming her head off like she going to war. Cause it bitch. She screamed like a fucking Celtic warrior. Cause Keke Pop was shaking her ass for Usher. These bitches, they take the biggest happiness and pride and fucking freedom feeling the most stupidest, emptiest shit. But for real though, if it was her boyfriend or baby daddy walking around dressed half naked just for the hell of it, like not because like he's in a gym, not because he's building up his brand for being like a gym person or something like that, a personal trainer or anything like that, because we don't know what the hell he does, because I generally don't give a shit. But if it was him doing something like this, like let's say it was like, who's Ice Spice, even though I really don't listen to bitch music at all, but she's what's popular now, unfortunately, for a female rapper, just because she got like a fat ass. She has no talent at all, but she has a fat ass, so bitches love her. But let's say it was Ice Spice and it was Keke Palmer boyfriend with her, and she started twerking on him and dancing on him and shit, and he got he got half his shirt off or he's half naked, and like you could tell that this man finna get bricked up on stage with Ice Spice publicly. You don't think these women defending Keke Palmer would throw shade on him and shit on him the same reason they shitting on him now? They would. I know for a fact they would. They do all this bullshit all the freaking time. They always act like the woman always need to be free and do whatever to let her juices flow. And the man, if he does the same thing, he's misogynistic and oppressive and narcissistic and selfish and And they'll say, why you making your girlfriend feel insecure? You don't feel bad about having your girlfriend feel insecure about you being all these women? But now, they're saying, oh my god, you're so corny and insecure because you don't want Keke to be half naked up on Usher. You don't want her shaking her ass and flaunting her ass. Who do you think you are? The father of her child? Oh my, why does that matter? Who said men matter anyway? Who said fathers are necessary? Some of these bitches do be thinking that shit too. Rams, he showed me like tweets before of women saying like, if it's a boy, I'm getting an abortion. Real shit. If it's a girl, I'm keeping it. If it's a boy, I'm getting an abortion. Some of these psychopathic women on Twitter, of course, because they're mentally ill, they hate men. And sometimes they may hate men because of experiences in their past, but either way, that's on you and the men that did that stuff to you. Not the men in the future, not the men that you never interacted with, not the men you never spoken to, you know anything about. So this whole idea that women are always oppressed and they need to just live their best life, and that's what Keke doing, and she's fine, and if you hate it, you hate women. Like, please just laugh at those stupid people. That's what I do. They just laugh. I just laugh at them. They're really fucking retarded. They're next level stupid. So I just can't help but laugh at them, because especially they're so hypocritical. They're so full of shit. But anyway, back to these cheeks. It is absolutely insane that people are defending this. I have no problem with a wife, a mother going and enjoying herself with a friend. That's perfectly fine. Like, of course you got to do that. Just because you have a child doesn't mean you should be stuck in the house miserable or whatever for the rest of your life. You should be able to go out, release some stress, release some juices, but you don't gotta dress like a hoe and act like a hoe to do it. It's crazy. Men, if you see women like Keke Palmer or a woman defending Keke Palmer, avoid them at all costs. Do not negotiate with them. Do not try to come from their point of view. Do not try to say, I'm gonna just smash and leave them or none of that stuff like that. You could do that if you want, but then when you do, you're taking a chance of getting that bitch pregnant. Then you stuck with a Keke Palmer, the mindset of a Keke Palmer, her dumbass fans and friends for the rest of your life. Is it worth dealing with that stress? I don't think so. Like, come on. Like, no matter how fat her ass look right here, that ass isn't special. There's a millions of women with ass just like that. Probably billions of women that look with that got ass just like that, and they're not Keke Palmer, and they probably got better hair on their shoulders than her anyway. You don't need to just go for somebody just because they look good. If their mind is so mentally messed up that being involved with them after busting a nut will be a detriment to your health and your wealth, don't do it. It's just not worth it. Because you'll slide in there and think, yeah, I'm going to just pull out. I'm make sure I'm pulling on time. And like it turns out that it's a lot better than you thought it would feel. Maybe you haven't had sex in a while and you just bust and you don't even realize it. Or you bust and you can't pull out too late. Or you pop the condom or something happened. There's something that normally would never happen happens when you with a type of bitch like this. Don't do it. Avoid them. Walk away. Run away. They are leeches for your mental and your pocket. Stay the hell away. Well, you can't deny she looked good. Like, of course she looked good, but that's not the point. The whole point is, you know, boundaries, respect for your partner, respect for the person that you decide to have a child with and you want to hide your child from the world from with. Like, I don't know. That's what I was saying earlier. She said she tried to keep low-key about relationships. She don't really post pictures. She only have one picture of her son because she values her privacy. But then she does bullshit like this in public where her relationship gets scrutinized. Funny. And for the people that's saying this all because her baby dad decided to talk about it on Twitter, I do agree with that. He could have had this conversation in person, but it's funny itself because I'm pretty sure there was a guy, or like with Jay-Z with the whole lemonade shit, when that shit went public, the bitch was like, yes, Queen, yes, get him right, boo boo, get him right, boo boo. Funny enough, and Beyonce with all these albums like Lemonade and all this bullshit talking about the cheating and shit, and these bitches go crazy every time she bring it up and start screaming and cheering. She didn't leave her man, but these dumb bras would keep leaving their man because he cheat or whatever. Like it's so funny how they just be gaming these women. I swear, man, I can understand how some of these guys who just got straight up dogging them, just dogging, straight pit bulling them niggas, and they just be dogging these women now. Cause some of them just be acting stupid as hell, bro. And then you try to talk to them, help them out, say for hey, this is what they got doing for you. And I'm not saying it's because I want to have sex with you, because I can already tell you a crazy ass bitch. And getting involved with you will probably be detrimental to my health and my growth. So I'm gonna say the fuck away from you. But hey, he clearly doesn't give a damn about you. Shut up. You don't know that man. Like I know him. He ain't gonna know what. But you can't say these hoes. You can't say some of these hoes. They won't get hurt. They won't get cheated on. They don't get cheated on. I can see why some of these guys dog them out. They let it happen, and I'm not finna sit out and try to save a grown ass woman, especially some of these grown ass women that act like they're boss bitches and queen this and the other. They act like they're queens, or they say they're queens, but they don't act like it. They act the exact polar opposite. Act like they have no home training, no manners, no class, and all they can do is scream and yell and talking about freedom and you're misogynist. These bitches are retarded. Let me know what you think in comments down below. It's your boy Logos. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.